Hi, this is Dr. B, and welcome to Today in Military History. If you've been enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe so that we can do more. On today's date, the 17th of April in 1961, the CIA-sponsored Bay of Pigs invasion began. Communist leader Fidel Castro overthrew the Cuban government in January 1959. He then nationalized all businesses, including banks, oil refineries, sugar plantations, and coffee plantations. Starting in 1960, Cuban exiles were formed into a unit known as Brigade 2506, which was funded and trained by the CIA in Guatemala. Over 1,400 men were organized into one paratrooper and 5 infantry battalions. On the 17th of April, 1961, Brigade 2506 landed in the Bay of Pigs in Cuba, where it was immediately under attack by local communist militia. U.S. President John F. Kennedy decided to withhold direct air and naval support for the Cuban exiles. As a result, Brigade 2506 was defeated within 3 days by Cuban communist forces. For the Kennedy administration, the invasion was seen as its most embarrassing policy failure. In addition, the invasion caused the Cuban government to seek greater support from the Soviet Union, which set the stage for the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. Casualties for the invasion were, for Brigade 2506, 118 killed, 360 wounded, 1,202 captured. In addition, hundreds were executed after their surrender by the Castro government. For the communist forces, officially 176 were killed and between 400 and 500 were wounded. However, it has been reported that perhaps as many as 1,000 militia troops were killed during the fighting and then not reported by the communist government.